Next up at UFC London, we have the main event of the evening. We have Leon Edwards taking on Sean Brady. Leon Edwards, 22-4 in his career, 4-1 in his last 5. He is coming off that title loss to Bilal Muhammad, taking on Sean Brady. Sean Brady, 17-1 in his career, 4-1 in his last 5. He is riding a 2-dose fight win streak. At this point in time, we know who Leon Edwards is. Leon Edwards, talent-wise, one of the most talented guys in this division. Well-rounded fighter, a very good striker, primarily. That is his skill set. Good body work, nice boxing, good defensive wrestling, offensive wrestling occasionally as well. He averages a little more than 1 takedown per fight. He's taking on Sean Brady. Sean Brady, high-level grappler. He's got a decent amount of, striking. I'm not going to say he has great striking, but he's got decent striking. He's going to plot forward. He'll throw bombs. He'll work in a spinning back fist randomly, but he's going to stick to some stuff. He's going to shoot some takedowns. He's going to grind forward. Ultimately, if we zoom all the way out, we have striker versus grappler. Leon Edwards, striker. Sean Brady, grappler. Obviously, it's 2025, and everybody can do everything. The number one question here you might think is, can Sean Brady get the takedowns? But I don't think that's the number one question, right? That's the easy question. Can Sean get takedowns? If so, then he'll win. I don't think that's the question. I think the question is, will Leon fight? Will Leon Edwards stand there and fight, or will Leon Edwards stand there and just look at you and do fucking nothing and let you walk forward and let you dictate the pace? That's the number one question, because a Leon who fights, who uses all of his skills, is the world champion. He quite literally is one of the most skilled guys in the division. His striking is phenomenal. The takedown defense can be great. The offensive takedown is great as well. He was out scrambling Bilal in some of those scrambles. The problem is, I don't know if you can trust Leon to do what Leon is supposed to do. He did just beat, 2 fights ago, he did just beat Colby Covington. And you're going to say, well, Colby Covington didn't do shit in that fight either. Then he lost to Bilal because Bilal was not afraid to move forward. And unfortunately, I do think that's the situation here. I think Sean Brady's going to win because Sean Brady's not afraid to move forward. What I will say is I'm going to pick Sean Brady, but I did bet on Leon Edwards. I bet on the +5.5. It's a point spread. It's a complicated point spread, but as long as Leon wins a couple of rounds in this fight, which I think he can win, I will get paid. I do think that happens. He's too good to get shut out 5-0 or finish. What do you think, Jakey boy?
Oh boy, this one is an interesting fight for me because I have been definitely a hater of both sides, but the Leon side, listen, nobody has made me more money in my life than Leon Edwards. I was very high on Leon Edwards in the first matchup against Usman. I doubled down and made him my lock of the week again in the rematch when he was a +200. I put $1,000 on Leon. I know Leon from top to bottom. I had Bilal as my lock of the week versus Leon. I flipped on Leon. I had fucking Colby Covington as my lock of the week versus Leon because I know Leon better than anybody. And he is never going to change. He is never going to win the minutes of a round. He has to have big moments to win fights. And that was the head kick knockout. That was, Colby not really doing anything with forward pressure because anytime you pressure this guy, you're going to be able to back him up. And unless he has a weird scramble, which he caught a couple times against Bilal, he'll just fucking not do anything against the fence. Shell up, try to counter, circle back out towards the left side. We'll see if maybe the southpaw gives Sean Brady some issues, but Sean Brady is a guy that I've also been shitting on his entire career. I had Gilbert Burns versus him, and I said if he comes in and smokes Gilbert, I'll be very impressed. I also said that I would buy 10 of these shirts. It cost me $400. I got a whole fucking stack. Where are they? Sitting right over there somewhere. So I do have 10 of those t-shirts. He impressed me in that matchup because he showed he can go 5 rounds. He showed that he can have that forward pressure. His striking has improved. And if he just brings in and copy and paste Bilal's game plan, which it seemed like, honestly, that the game plan against Gilbert, take that against Leon, and you're going to fucking smoke this guy because Sean Brady is a guy that not only can get the takedowns, but he is a actual fucking grappler. So you watch Leon against Usman, he's getting taken down, but there's no real threat with Usman. Usman just kind of wants to wrestle you, and you get back up and he'll chain wrestle you back to the ground. There's no real submission threat. Belal's the same way, right? He'll take you down, he'll try to control you, but there's no real threat down there. So you can kind of do some things you can't normally do versus other people. Sean Brady, if you get on the ground and you fuck around, he will fucking submit you. So I've said for years that Leon Edwards is by far the most talented 170er on the fucking planet. I don't think it's fucking close. When you look at the striking, the offensive wrestling, the offensive grappling, the defensive wrestling, I think he is the most talented 170 fighter on the fucking planet. But mentally, he doesn't win minutes. He can't pull shit out. Last fight, he's telling his corner to shut the fuck up. He's blaming the time difference, even though he said that he had a fucking sleep coach. Now this week, he's on fucking Ariel talking about, I beat Belal 10 out of 10 times, at least 9 out of 10 times. We fought. No, you fucking don't, because he's going to walk forward. You're going to back up. He's going to take you down. Even if he doesn't take you down, the forward pressure enough is going to be able to win the fight. That's all Sean Brady has to do. Leon is not a dangerous guy, right? He's gonna back up with the pressure. He's gonna try to throw that head kick that he got a knockout with probably 5 times around. Just hope that it fucking lands. Sean Brady has shown and proven now he can go 5 rounds. He's got striking that's good enough to set up the wrestling. And as you said, even if he doesn't get the wrestling, he can probably do enough with the pressure to win this fight. I think he fucking could dog walk Leon in his hometown and leave Leon a little bit lost on who he fucking is. I loved Leon, man. He's so fucking good, but mentally it just seems like he's just not a fucking killer, man. He's just not a fucking killer. And you're not going to flip that switch. You're not. That was a fluke of a fucking head kick. I defended that for a long time because that was my lock of the week. That was a fucking fluke more than anything. You can't flip that switch, man. Sean Brady's going to fucking dog walk him.
I did a video on this channel a couple, days ago saying, what is a casual? Describing what a casual fan is. And we debated what's a casual. What does that mean? And I'll tell you right now, there's going to be a whole bunch of comments from casuals saying Belal Muhammad outstruck Sean Brady. So will Leon Edwards. The reality is, Belal Muhammad outstruck both these dudes. He outstruck both.
Belal got in his guys. Belal got in that dude's face. He was just, he did exactly what he did to Leon too. He got in Sean Brady's face and he basically just fucking blitzed him and fucking just volume. And Sean Brady landed some good shots in those exchanges, but eventually it's like, holy shit, like get the fuck off of me. Leon has never fucking done that ever. Never, not once. So you're going to see Leon chasing somebody down and pumping jabs and head kicks. Leon's going to sit in the southpaw stance. He's going to wait. He's going to back up to the fence. He's going to fucking circle out, slow motion. It's not the same fucking fight.
Completely agree. And I will say, since Sean Brady lost to Belal Muhammad, he made the adjustments. It was almost like embarrassing for him, as dumb as that sounds, where he's like, I can't believe that's how that went. And he went back to his roots as a grappler. I think the grappling will be the difference here. With all of that being said, I told you what my bet is on this fight. I think that Belal Muhammad can keep this fight somewhat, or not Belal Muhammad. I think Leon Edwards can keep this fight somewhat close. I think he can win a round or two because of how skilled he is. He won a round against Belal. He would sneak that shit out, randomly win a scramble, end up on top going crazy. And I think Leon could do the same.
He's not going to win. He's not winning scrambles versus Sean Brady. He just is not. It's not going to happen.
Well, it
is not going to happen.
Well, let's hope he wins at least 2 rounds. If you do want to check out all of the picks and bets, go to WeWantPicks.com, click Become a Member at the top. When I tell you it's $10 a month for the greatest offering in this space, and that it's the greatest value in this space, that's not a fucking lie. It could not be a better deal for a better product. WeWantPicks.com, click Become a Member. If you hate it, just don't renew next month. Very simple. WeWantPicks.com, click Become a Member at the top.